Hello. In this video I'll tell why I think VEE is the worst main, and why there's another main that does what VEE does but just better. Just remember, this is my opinion, and if you think that VEE is the best main, it's okay. With anything else to say, let's start. So, after we start, let's check a little bit VEE's story as a main. If you don't know, VEE was one of the 3 mains that released with the game. The other 2 mains are Astro and Pebble. When she released, she was by far the best extractor, being overall a high-risk, high-reward toon. All of this made her a toon for pros, and she was one of the best toons in the entire game, probably just a little bit worse than Pebble. But not everything was perfect. With every update that this game had, VEE has become worse and worse. Nowadays, she's just outclassed in her own niche by an amonite shell. So, how did we get here? How did she become the worst main on the game? Do you remember that I said she was the best extractor? And that was true, at least in the first version this game had. However, in the first update we got, the Shelly update, things got worse for VEE. There was a toon that had good survivability, thing that VEE doesn't have, better speed, and with an active ability that made almost every toon extract as fast as her. Yeah, I'm talking about Shelly. What a surprise, huh? Since Shelly exists, VEE had never been as good as she was. That leads us into a question. Why Shelly outclassed VEE? If you look at Shelly's stats, you will notice something. She has more stealth than VEE, more speed, and more skill check. I know she has 3-star extraction speed, but let me tell you a secret, the extraction speed does not matter that much compared with the skill check. Having a good skill check makes you extract so fast than just 1 star more on the skill check can make a toon extract really fast. VEE did extract insanely fast, but Shelly's fast extraction speed that was close enough to VEE's, combined with her survivability, made her a low-risk, high-reward toon. Let's face it, Shelly is brain-dead and probably the easiest toon to use on the entire game, and VEE is try-hard. But maybe the stats are not that important. The thing that matters are the abilities, right? Let's be honest here, VEE's abilities are almost never needed. Let's go first with her passive and then with the active, okay? Her passive is just not needed. I know it makes things more comfortable because you always know where are the machines and when it's GTE. But in reality, if you have a good team and you know how to search for machines, you almost never need this. In my opinion, I like it, but I don't find it as good as Shelly's passive or Astro's or Sprout's. In other words, almost all the other passive abilities are better. And then we have the active. This ability is really good for distractors, but it has some major issues. If the distractor is not dumb, he can find every twisted easily. And that you can only use this once per floor because activating it while the distractor is with the twisteds will give 0 value to the team. This ability begins to have value when there's no distractor, but again, since VEE's survivability is so bad, you don't want to use her without a distractor because you can easily get griefed or killed by a fast twisted. I would say that her abilities are not useless, but not the best abilities on the entire game. In comparison, let's check Shelly's abilities. Shelly's passive is really helpful because it can save you from twisteds. This might not be as useful as VEE's passive, but it's really good in order to maintain yourself alive. Her active is one of the things that make Shelly one of the best toons in the game. As I said before, you can make people extract like if they were VEE. If that wasn't enough, you can stack the boost so it becomes even better. Just look at this Shelly. Look how fast she extracts. It even looks like if she was hacking. In conclusion, I would say that VEE is good. I mean, all mains are good. But since Shelly exists, VEE has been outclassed by her. It's really curious that these 2 toons make one of the most popular ships on the entire game. Anyways, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.